Hey guys, and welcome to the newest episode of Blu-ray Tuesday with Terrell. All right, we're here now after a week hiatus, and I'm super hungover today. I almost skipped this week too. We celebrated the videographer Joe Sadi, who's recording this right now. His dirty 30, isn't that great? He turned 30. He can, 30. Anyways, all right, so that was super fun. I got to drink way too much and worked all day today, so I was like super hungover dealing with customers. It was okay. Some people were nice, some people were. I did have a Karen, which was really annoying. But yeah, speaking of work. We just got these new these bathrooms, like these doors installed, because I guess like the doors would slam all the time. So they had like this lock on it, or like a code. It's a weird ass code, and they changed it, thank God, because the code was like 7 numbers long. Who gonna remember that? They gotta go to the bathroom. You gotta type in 7 fucking digits. Anyways, they installed these new little things on the doors at work, and I remember I was helping someone, and this woman, this little older lady, little older Asian woman. She had to use the bathroom. And I was like, oh, let me hurry before she pee on herself, you know? So I had to go figure out the code. I didn't know the women's bathroom's code, so I was trying to like put it in for her. And she goes in, and then I'll go back to go help someone else, and I hear like this, like that, like some bamming louder. And she was just screaming, little old lady just screaming like for murder. And I was like, what is going on with this woman? Like, what's happening? So I went to go look. I was like, oh, it's the bathroom. So I tried to figure out the code again. So she's still bamming, help, help, help. And I finally get the code open. She was like, she shows me the handle's off. I was like, oh my God, this woman was stuck in the bathroom. So they put this thing on. I guess they didn't double check that the handles were working. So that was kind of crazy. This woman was trapped in the bathroom screaming. Like, she had a lot of power, because I heard that all the way across the store. Like, she was like bamming on the door. Like, she really wanted to get out of the bathroom. I don't know. The woman's bathroom is kind of messy and nasty anyway, so I get it. She was trapped in that. Could you imagine? Anyways, she was in that bathroom for a good amount of time because I was dealing with somebody. I didn't know what the hell that noise was. But yeah, so the handle was broken, and then like we had to put like a little thing in front of the door to keep the door propped open because she really had to go. She was like, well, how am I supposed to close the door? I'm like, well, girl, you go inside and close that door. I mean, I'm so sorry. I wasn't having her use the men's restroom, but there was somebody in there. But yeah, that was an experience. So they need to fix those. I think we're getting that fixed this week. You know, they're slow about getting everything fixed at places. You know, they're super cheap, so they're probably trying to get somebody on a discount. I don't know. Sorry. Shade alone. But yeah, that was an experience. Yeah, sorry, I'm hungover as hell. Anyway, so speaking of drinking, I went out also this past Sunday to go see Jan from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12 and All-Star 6. And they had a cool little meet and greet and everything. And I was like, it was a last minute thing. I wasn't like sure if I was gonna go. So we went there and I got in line. We were like first in line. And we were like going to go see her. She came out, she did her little twirl, her little dance, whatever. And then we went to go take our pictures. Usually when I go to these functions, there was a regular like photographer that took the pictures. Gooch, you know, I don't know what happened with him. He needed to come back. Anyways, he would know about, you know, me and my Terrell fee. So I go take my little Terrell fee real quick with the queen and then get, you know, go away. Because, you know, they do the little professional stuff. But, you know, I like to get my trophy to post, you know. Y'all follow me. Anyways, so I go up there about to do my 12. She was like, oh yeah, no problem. She asked, she was tall in person, you know, on TV they look short and, you know, skinny, or no, I don't know, she looks like she made COVID weight. Anyway, so we were trying to take our Terrell, my selfie. And I just hear this guy just push me aside. He's like, nope, it's too late for this, or it's not enough time for this. Security's pushing me out the way. I was scared, so I don't get arrested just for trying to get a picture. Anyways, they pushed me out the way, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So when I get to the end, I was like, oh, I just want to take a quick picture, but, you know, I'll get her later. Anyways, there was this guy, this random guy that was by himself. I guess he was visiting the Bay Area. He lives in Manila, I guess. This older gentleman, and he comes over, he says, don't worry about it, I recorded you. I was like, oh my God, we have a rehash of that Candyman dude from a couple episodes ago. People recorded me, what the hell? Anyways, he showed me the video, and he sees me going to go meet her, which is super nice. And he's like, oh, I'll send it to you. What's your number? And girl, I didn't give him my phone number. I ain't got time for that. So I was like, you could send it to my Instagram. So I gave him my Instagram. He was like, oh, you got over 11,000 followers. That's more than my sex account. I was like, oh my God. Like, who wants to see? No shade, he might watch this. Anyways, it was super nice guy. I kind of was like off my game because I think he offered to get a drink, and then I was just like, we were like, I don't know, I fucked that up. I should have. He could have bought me a drink for recording me. You know what I mean? You know, get something. Anyways, yeah. So that was a fun night. Seeing all the drag queens, it was super fun. Yeah, it was. I haven't been to the event since COVID. I used to go more often to see the drag queens from like Dragula or Drag Race, but yeah, it was fun. So, we do have a lot to talk about this week, and I want to get into last week's releases. So the first one from last week here is The Long Night. And this stars Scout Taylor Compton And this was a Shudder release, so if you guys do want to check this out, it is on Shudder. The Long Night is kind of a boring night, girl, because this shit is boring as hell. I remember I watched this. I was super excited because Scout Taylor Compton, she's in a lot of like Lifetime movies nowadays. Like she played triplets in one. It's called, what the fuck is it called? I forgot what it's called. But she plays triplets on Lifetime. I thought it's twins, but there's a twist. I'm spoiling this. Oh well, we're the Overlook hour tonight. So it was 3 girls, 2 sisters, and there's a third one that was killing bitches, and you couldn't tell them apart, but it was the same bitch playing all the characters. Anyways, she plays a lot of those type of movies and like some cheating movie. I don't know, but Scout Taylor Compton, she's in this one. She's known for horror, and it's about her looking for like her long lost parents that she's never met, and she goes to this cabin or something, or this rural place with like her boyfriend, and I guess it's like a fucking cult. It was so boring. I don't know what it was trying to do, but it sure bored me to death. It was definitely a long night trying to get through this movie. But I mean, if you guys want to check it out, it is on Shudder. It does have some cool bonus features on the Blu-ray. They have behind the scenes and commentaries from the director and stars. No slipcover, very bare bones, and it's from Well Go USA. Yeah. All right. Next up is one called Vicious Fun. And this one's also from Shudder. And I had a lot more fun with this one. This is good. It's about this kid. I guess he's like this comic book or a magazine guy, if I remember right. He like writes for like a popular magazine. So he goes to this self-help group or this like little Final Girls type of like thing, like the I don't know what we call these things. Anyways, they're all killers. So basically he's going to this self-help group for killers. So there's various different killers in this group. And basically he's just a normal guy. And then I guess I don't want to spoil this one. So basically he's in this, and basically he's had to like fight for his life because he's in a room full of killers, and they find out that he's not actually a killer. But one of the characters, this awesome girl here, she's badass. She's a killer, but she's here to kill the other bitches. So she's like the slayer of the killers. Ain't that cool? Anyways, this movie was a lot of fun, very gory. Has a lot of bonus features, called Vicious Fun. It's cool. It has a slipcover. It's certified fresh if you guys care about that. It has commentary, deleted scenes, behind the scenes, bloopers, script to screen. This has a lot more than this one did. But yeah, this is cool. Solid release. It was like 14 bucks on Best Buy and Amazon. I'd recommend this. This is a lot of fun. But yeah, Vicious Fun. It has some cool character posters for this, and it had a cool like main poster that when this came out. I think this came out last year actually. Vicious Fun. All right, here's another one that might not be too fun for people. It's kind of slow. It's a 2-hour movie. It's from the Agatha Christie series of films, and it's a sequel to Murder on the Orient Express. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's a sequel to this. There's only like 1 or 2 characters from that first movie that return. It's mostly the guy who finds out the murders. Not detective, maybe he detective. That guy, he back, but he's cool. Basically, Death on the Nile. It's about Gal Gadot. I love her, Wonder Woman, and she's getting married to this guy because she stole this man's wife. Wife. Oh no, she's not lesbian. Husband. So basically, she's best friends with this bitch. You know, you gotta watch your friends, or they try to take your man. Anyways, she was with him, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm just so in love." And then this guy comes. You know, the guy, Army Hammer, the one that likes to eat people, eat vaginas, like literally, and like drink blood. He weird. His career's ended. But he's in this. But anyways, he's like the love interest for this girl, and she was trying to show her girlfriend like, oh, this is my man, we get married. And then when Gal Gadot come out, his eyes, he just was so infatuated with her. I don't blame him. She's gorgeous, ain't she gorgeous? So Gal Gadot comes out, and then they fall in love, and she's still her man. And like a year goes by or so, they're about to get married, and they're going to this like they go to Egypt or something, and they have this lavish party, and everywhere they go, this bitch is in the outskirts watching them, like just watching. And I mean, I don't know if they have restraining orders back in the day. I don't know, but they couldn't get this girl to get away. Anyway, she's just watching them, and she's around at every main point of things that they do. I know, suspect, right? The bitch is crazy. So they get in this Orient Express. It takes like an hour and a half to even get to that in a 2.5-hour movie. It's like 2 hours, 2 hours and 15 maybe. I don't know. It's pretty long. I like it. I like murder mysteries. I like death, like trying to guess the killer. So I had a lot of fun with this. It's kind of, you can kind of guess who it's going to be once the movie progresses. It was super fun though. Toward the end, I will say, like after the hour and a half, hour 45 minutes, when the killing actually happens, like Gal Gadot, yeah, she is the one. Probably from the trailer, she is the one that does die, but it takes a long time to get to that point because they have a lot of character development for all the characters, so you get to know them. A lot of like mishaps happen. It's a lot of talking, so I can understand if you watch this pretty late and it's kind of like could be kind of boring. But I like this movie. Toward the end, when he went down the line trying to like guess who it is, and they all start dying one by one, it's like, oh, okay, so what I thought is actually gonna happen, and it kind of did. So it is kind of like, you can guess it. But it was fun. Death on the Nile. I liked it. I like it has a slipcover. So, you know, the 20th Century Fox that got bought out by Disney, a lot of the releases I've been talking about are slipless. But this one actually had a slipcover, which I was super excited about. And yeah, Death on the Nile. I'd say check it out. Maybe rent it first. Yeah, I liked it. But I don't know. Don't hate me if you guys disliked it. All right. And the biggest release of last week is Scream. Scream 5, Scream 2022. However you want to subtitle it. But yeah, this is the 5th in the Scream series. Isn't this awesome? I was super excited for this. This is the steelbook that I pre-ordered like the day it dropped at Best Buy, which I was glad it came in like minty fresh. It wasn't like, you know, damaged or anything. They had it in a nice little box, and they had like little bubble wrap around it. So they took good care of my baby. Look at this. Scream 2022. I love this. It's very simple. I'm not probably going to open this because I'm going to keep this as a collectible purpose. But yeah, it's 4K. Also, I got the original slipcover edition with all the characters on it. It's always someone you know. The killer's on the cover. Remember all those little cool posters? Anyways, yeah, so I got the regular one. It has a lot of bonus features, deleted scenes, and the 4K one looks amazing. So if you guys are into this movie, I'd highly recommend getting this. If not, it's on Paramount Plus. I think all the Scream movies are on there now, or on VOD. So I'm super excited for this. I can't wait for Scream 6. I don't know where they're going to go with Scream 6. I'm sure they're going to bring Tara and Sam's mother back, and she's probably going to have some crazy thing because she likes horror films based on the conversation that the killer had with Jenna Ortega's character, Tara, at the beginning. So I don't know. And then there's a lot of like the family stuff. You know, Scream is not about family, the past. It always comes back to you. This is the sequel to the requel that's coming out. It films in June in Canada. And it airs in a year, so I'm excited for this. And I don't know where they're gonna go, but hopefully they don't fuck this up. So far, all the movies in the Scream series are great. I just started back watching the TV series, and that show was good. Those first 2 seasons were good, y'all. That Brandon James saga, if y'all ain't seen it, go check those out. I hate that it just ended and we don't know what happened. So that's kind of annoying. Season 2 is good. There's a lot more kills, and they took risks. Like, they were knocking out bitches that you wouldn't think would die. At the Lakewood 6, well, that's a spoiler. Sorry, but y'all need to check that out. It's on MTV, VH1, Netflix airs all 3 seasons. The 3rd season, again, is something totally different, but it's very short, 6 episodes to get straight to the point. And it has an ending, so if you guys are into that. But yeah, Scream 5, I was super excited to own this. It's also certified fresh, and I talked this movie to death, so Scream 5. Looks nice. Also, there was a Walmart exclusive, same edition. It just came with the poster, just in case. But it's only online. So if you guys want the poster by Creepy Duck Design, I've posted a lot of his horror posters that he does. Walmart does have a cool fold-out poster, mini poster for the Scream 5. Yeah. All right. So that was last week's releases. So for this week, speaking of steelbooks, by the way, let's get into this week. So this week, the biggest release was SpiderMan. I know if you guys, that broke the internet. People were buying tickets for SpiderMan No Way Home and then selling them on eBay for like thousands of dollars. I don't know who would have bought that, but they did. So that movie dropped today, and I was hoping to get the steelbook. So what I usually do is when I miss out on the pre-order and it sells out, I think I mentioned this before, but I would, like the day before the Blu-ray Tuesday, so on Monday night, around 9 or 10, if you go to their app, you can just like pick it up for store pickup, and it'll be like on their app. And I was like, okay, I was timing myself. I was okay. I'm into this around 9 o'clock. I was hanging out with Mr. Joe Sadi here, Dirty 30. I'm taking shot after shot, drinking, playing Mario Party, which was fun. And I totally forgot. So I didn't, around 10 o'clock, so when I realized it was like 11 something, the shit was sold out. I was so bummed, and everyone was talking about it all over social media, you guys, all the Blu-ray collectors. And like, I looked on eBay, it's going for like 100, 104, 105. Y'all is crazy. Y'all scalping these steelbooks and then going to sell it for triple the price. Y'all crazy as hell. But I was super bummed about not getting that release, but we'll get to that. So again, that's a case in point as to if you do want these steelbooks, pre-order those ASAP. Like Batman just dropped, so that drops next month. So the Batman steelbooks on Best Buy, just pre-order went up yesterday, Monday the 12th. So yeah, check that out. If you guys want Batman steelbook, don't let this happen to you with the Spider-Man, pre-order that. All right. Also, if y'all find one, y'all message me. Go to Terrell88 Instagram, message me, okay? And we'll get to that. Also, another plug. I love in Letterboxd. I don't know if I talked about this last time, but I've been like on my Letterboxd more. So if you gotta follow me, it's Blu-ray Junkie 88. And I don't got a picture yet, so I'm not a catfish or anything, or it's not like a robot. Anyways, but I've been liking to go there. Like after I saw, Sonic. Y'all need to go to the theater to see Sonic 2. I was excited. Like I get super excited about after watching these movies. So I just go right to Letterboxd and just spill all my heart out. It's so cool. cool, very simple, and you can share it to Instagram. I don't know. I'm new to it. I guess it's something that's been around, but I'm liking Letterboxd. But yeah, check out Sonic. I don't know if you guys are like video game nerds out there. They're into the Sonic films. I thought the first one was pretty solid. Like I went into it thinking, oh, this is gonna be stupid as hell. But yeah, Sonic was great. I had a lot of fun. They brought in Knuckles, who had his little laughs. He was corny at times, but he was funny. It was good. And then you had Tails. I love Tails. The two Tails that gave him a cute little moment in the movie and a storyline. That was fun. I had a lot of fun with that movie. Sonic 2, stay after the credits if you do see that. Also, what else did I see? Ambulance. That's why I missed it last week, because I went to a free screening last week and saw Ambulance, and that one was amazing. That was a great theater experience. I like the screen I seen it in at this 4DX theater, and that movie was insane. Like, it takes like 10 minutes. The whole 2-hour movie is it's almost, 2-hour movie. It doesn't feel 2 hours, yo, but that movie was insane. Like, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. Lots of action, great acting. Jake Gyllenhaal is a crazy-ass villain, slash, I don't know, he's insane. He was great, great actor. The guy, Yuha, I don't know how to say his name. He played Candyman. He was amazing, too. Great. I felt for that character. The chick, Isa Gonzalez, gorgeous girl. I had to look her up after. So, what other movies is this bitch in? She did really good. Has some good gore. There's some guy with these that don't wear shoes. He wearing flip flops to go rob a bank. You crazy? You look at that scene. That movie's great. I don't want to spoil this movie. I just think it's a lot of fun. If you guys want to have a good time, I'd recommend seeing this in the movie theater, as well as Sonic 2. That was a lot of fun. There's a lot of kids. The theater I went to, it was a packed theater. It was just kind of annoying sitting next to this little high school kid. Like, any little thing that was like, kind of like, I guess, come off as gay. Like, there's a scene with Mr. Robotnik, or Dr., the villain, Jim Carrey, who did awesome, by the way. If this is his last movie, damn. But I get it, Jim Carrey. But anyways, yeah, there was like a little thing that, I don't know if you saw the first one, but the little sidekick of him was like trying to find him a new outfit. So he was like, he had Robotnik like in a dress, and he was like, oh, bruh, that's gay, bruh. And I was like, okay, girl, like, he was a hot ass mess, and I did not want to sit next to this little homophobic kid. Or maybe he in the closet. Who knows? Maybe he just, what's the word I can't think today, y'all. You try to say. Anyways, moving on. So yes, that movie was great. The theater experience was cool. It's just that little kid next to me, the little teenage, I don't know, that was really annoying. But Sonic was great because there was like 2 or 3 moments there he's just like, oh, bruh. Okay, you think you cool. But anyways, Sonic, Ambulance, and the last one I want to talk about is, I don't know if I posted it, but Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. It's also a great theater experience. Super emotional, super funny, in my opinion. I had fun with it, cute movie. Those 3 are my top picks right now. This 2022 is doing good with these movies. Scream, that was probably my top movie this year. I watched it at least 6 times. But yeah. All right, so this week's releases. So I'm gonna start off with this one. I have no idea what this is. I think the only reason I bought this was extreme blind buy. I like this guy though, Charlie Hunman or whatever. He's from Sons of Anarchy. So it has Mel Gibson. Y'all like him? Anyways, this movie had a cool slipcover. It was only $12. So I was like, oh. I put it back like 3 times. I was like, should I buy this? But look how this glistens. Last looks. That's the only reason I got it. It's a crime. It's a murder mystery thing about this Hollywood. It's a Hollywood murder. So I was like, this might be cool. And it says, this city is a bad place to be a good guy. Right? That's life. You can't be a good guy nowadays. Some people, like, don't appreciate it, like Jada Pinkett. We get in that to another day, which is crazy. Anyways, Come On is the next one I got. This is the A24 film with Joaquin Phoenix. Great actor. I loved him in The Joker. That was my favorite movie that year. Whenever the year that came out, a couple years ago. But Come On, another blind buy for me. It's supposed to be like a dramedy. I heard a lot of good things about it. It was up for awards. Speaking of the awards ceremony with the Oscars, with the Will Smith thing. But Come On, that hit today. It's, I think, $15 at Target. And if you have the Target Circle app, you can save a little coin. You save 15%, so it, knocks off $1 or so. But yeah, I don't know much about this. I heard good things, so I picked this one up. It's also certified fresh. We got a certified fresh week this week, huh? Anyways, Come On, that dropped today as well, from A24. And it has some cool special features, I guess. It has, just commentary and a making of. But has a slipcover. But yeah, Come On. All right. Next up is SpiderMan. So, since I did not get the Steelbook, which sadly, the Steelbook's amazing too. I've seen all you guys' posts. Again, let me know if y'all find that. Anyways, Spider-Man No Way Home. I picked up the Target version. The Target version for this release has cool, like, different cover, like a cool like art, and it comes with like some character cards inside as well. I went with this one because it's kind of cool. It doesn't have like the little box one that Targets do. It's actually a slip cover over the regular Blu-ray, and it has like the cards inside versus that little plastic or that paper packaged, usually Target exclusive usually does. So I kind of like this. It's actually just a new exclusive slip over the regular 4K. I like that cover, but the Best Buy one was better. But this is nice. Walmart also has an exclusive cover, which is kind of cool. It's just the back of Spider-Man's body looking down and has a city. That one's kind of cool. That's the Walmart exclusive. But yeah, this movie, I had a lot of fun with this movie. This is arguably probably my top 3 Marvel movies, and it opened up the multiverse. So now we have Doctor Strange coming out next month, and I'm super excited for that. Love Scarlet Witch. The WandaVision show was cool, so if you guys haven't watched that yet on Disney Plus, I would definitely suggest watching that so you get an idea of what's going on with her character going into Doctor Strange. And then definitely watch this going into Doctor Strange, because, you know, Doctor Strange is also in this. He's on the back. He's going to open the damn multiverse, and Spider-Man fucking shit up. All these villains coming in. But, yeah. So, like, Morbius, too. So that's kind of had a little flicker. Oh, that's a spoiler. Y'all ain't gonna watch that movie. It's boring as hell. Anyways, I had a lot of fun with it, but it was chaotic. It was messy. Yeah, Morbius. But it has a cool steelbook coming out, so if you guys are interested, I know y'all people, you'll be hating on movies nowadays, and then I see y'all posting the steelbook. Y'all put some money. You gave them money, so they gonna make a sequel because of y'all. Anyways, Morbius. That movie was an experience. It did everything it needed to. The whole first half was like, you know, normal origin story, and then it got weird at the end, and then it just ends. That's Morbius. But Jared Leto, heard a lot of bad things about him. That guy sounds awful. But yeah, the last release for this week that I want to talk about is the one I was super excited for, and it's Chucky. I love Chucky. You guys know I post about Chucky all the time. I got my little cool Chucky doll. He in his box in the room just staring. And yeah, Chucky's awesome. So season 1 had a lot of fun with this show. The season is gory, it's fun, it's everything you want from a Chucky film. Is better than the last couple movies, I would say. Cool storylines, new characters, and old. You have Jennifer Tilly back as Bride of Chucky, Tiffany, and you have his daughter from the last movies, Brad Dourif's daughter, and she plays the girl in the wheelchair. She's in it because, you know, I don't want to spoil it too much. I don't know if you saw Cult of Chucky, but it takes place right after that. I think I've talked about this when it was airing a couple episodes ago at the beginning of this whole in the earlier episodes. But yeah, this finally on Blu-ray. It's kind of cool. It got released. It has a cool slipcover. Yeah, look at Chucky. Has not that many bonus features. It just has Legacy of Chucky featurette and some deleted scenes. It got renewed for a second season, which I'm excited about. They brought back Andy Barkley. They brought back his sister from part 2, Kyle. So you have a lot of familiar faces. You have a lot of new faces. This cast is great. She's a bitch in the beginning, but you'll learn to like her. That's the cousin. This is the main character, and he has a crush on him. It's so fun. You know, Don Mancini used a lot of his early growing up and put it into like the storyline of the high school kids, which is interesting. Yeah, it's like a coming of age story with Chucky thrown into it. So it's very interesting, and I love it. So I can't wait for season 2. But yeah, that's all I have for this week. Also, don't forget, in a couple weeks, stay tuned for the announcement of online, which is going to be May 7th. It's a couple weeks away, y'all. So, you know, this month, April's going by pretty quick. We're in the middle of April. But yeah, UF Online. If you guys miss UF 5, definitely check out the online event, which is going to be May 7th. And yeah, you'll hear more about that. And you'll announce the winners. You know, I'm on the jury. So that's the winners going to be announced from UF 5. That was just last month. So yeah, that's all we have for this week. Until next time, thanks for watching Blu-ray Tuesday. Bye.